Greetings. This is a map of the lesson for basic concepts. I always start the Kugels on the left-hand side toward at the bottom, and then we'll read around in a clockwise fashion. The first concept we talk about is scarcity. Scarcity means that people are unable to obtain all that we would like to have. That is, nature does not freely provide all the stuff we'd like, which means when we want to get something, we're going to have to pay a cost to obtain it. The cost we bear, or the relevant cost, is what economists call the opportunity cost. The opportunity cost of making a choice is what you give up when you obtain more of something else. The third fundamental concept we're going to talk about is the production possibilities frontier. The frontier shows the maximum combinations of goods the economy can produce with its resources and technology. This frontier illustrates scarcity. People would like to obtain a point beyond the frontier, but are unable to do so. The frontier limits our ability to obtain stuff, and we want to get more than the frontier allows. The frontier also illustrates opportunity cost. As we reallocate resources from one activity to another, we can move along the frontier and get more of one good, but the problem is we're going to give up or get less of the other good. The amount of the other good that we obtain as we get more of one is a measure of opportunity cost. Finally, the frontier allows us to illustrate and talk about efficiency and inefficiency. Obtaining a point inside of the frontier is inefficient. People want to have more stuff, so we certainly want to be sure that we got as much stuff as we can given our resources and technology. And there's a variety of ways to be inefficient. One way is to have unemployed resources that could be put to use that we don't need to conserve and could produce more stuff for people, but are not being put to active use. A second way to be inefficient is to use the wrong resources to produce different goods. Using people who are good at teaching economics to build cars, and people who are good at building cars to teach economics would yield a point inside the production possibility frontier, just the same way as having unemployed resources would obtain a point inside of the frontier. The final way to be inefficient is to choose the wrong point on the production possibility frontier. This means you're going to produce the wrong combination of goods. The production possibility frontier is not static. It can increase, which means it shifts out and to the right, or it can decrease, which means it shifts down and to the left. Growth occurs when the frontier shifts out and to the right. Growth occurs when the economy obtains more resources or when it obtains or develops better technology.